get started with Dylan on your right, Freddie.
Hey, Freddie, what did it feel like rounding the bases there?
I haven't really. It felt like nothing. I was just kind of floating. Those are the kind of things when you're 5 years old with your two older brothers and you're playing football in the backyard, and those are the scenarios you kind of dream about. Bases loaded, 2 outs in a World Series game, and for it to actually happen and hit a home run and walk it off to give us a 1-0 lead, that's as good as it gets right there.
We'll stay in the right, Freddie.
And Freddie, coming off your ankle, and I guess just mentally, you're stepping up in that moment. Mm-hmm. What's going through your mind, and what enabled you to deliver?
Yeah, I mean, this last week has been really good for me. The first time I ran was when I ran out to give high fives to my teammates when we got introduced. Tried to stay it off running as much as I could this week, treated it as much as I could. So I felt pretty good going into today. I don't feel it right now, so that's a good thing. But when it's kind of pick your poison with our lineup. I mean, it doesn't matter really who you pitch to. We got guys that can do that in every single spot in our order. I mean, I was just once I saw Aaron give the 4, I just started going through my plan and my process, what I was going to look for and where I was going to look for it. A lot of heaters, that kind of ride. So I just wanted to be on top of it and be on time for it. And I was looking closer to me so I could leave the cutter and slider alone away. So I just wanted to be on time for it, and I was.
Second row on your left, Freddie. Juan.
Hey, Freddie, back here.
Yeah, hey, Juan.
Obviously, you've seen the Kirk Gibson a bunch of times, especially here in this ballpark.
I played the whole game, though.
Hey, I'm just saying. Also, what does it kind of mean for you to be the first person ever to hit a walk-off grand slam in a World Series?
Oh, really?
First one.
That's pretty cool. No, obviously that's it's kind of amazing. It's been a lot. It's been a lot these last few months. Been a grind, but things have been going so well at home. Max is doing great. Obviously, the ankle is the ankle. It's a sprained ankle. It's as good as it's going to get. But when you get told you do something like that, and this game that's been around a very long time, I love the history of this game. To be a part of it, it's special. I've been playing this game a long time, and to come up in those moments, you dream about those moments. Even when you're 35 and been in the league for 15 years, you want to be a part of those. It's the energy that the crowd brought tonight, Game 1 of the World Series. Everyone's been talking about this all week, and for us to get that first win, especially like that, that's pretty good, but we got 3 more to go.
Second row on your right, Freddie. Jack.
What was that moment like with your dad?
Yeah, I knew he was sitting there. He became friends with Mary and Bert, so he's been sitting around the front row. I think, he's been throwing me batting practice since I could remember. My swing is because of him. My approach is because of him. I am who I am because of him. And, it was kind of spur of the moment. I saw him hugging a lot of people back there, so all the batting practice, all the relentless hours we spent together on a baseball field, we still do it in the off seasons together. He still throws me batting practice. I think he was so nervous. If I could talk to him and talk, I bet he couldn't even. He was so nervous in that going into that, and I just wanted to share that with him because he's been there and he's been through a lot in his life too, and to just to have a moment like that, I just wanted to be a part of it with him in that moment because that's mostly his moment. Because if he didn't throw me batting practice, if he didn't love the game of baseball, I wouldn't be here, playing this game. So that's Fred Freeman's moment right there.
First row on your left, Freddie.
Hi, Freddie. Alex Michelson, Fox 11. Congratulations
Thank you.
to you. What did you make of their decision to intentionally walk Mookie to get to you?
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing it all year. They've been walking Shohei to get to Mookie to get to me. It's kind of been, that's like I said earlier. That's what's so good about our lineup. It's a tough matchup no matter where you are. Trying to pitch, it's left on left. I understand. Right when they awarded him second and third, I knew I was going to be coming up in that moment. But right when I saw the 4, I just went over what I was going to be looking for and tried to be simple and see it and hit it. And luckily I did.
Can you talk about Dodger fans.
Yeah.
What that moment felt like, feeling the love, and it's loud here often, but I don't think it's been that loud here in a very long time.
Yeah, I've seen it very loud on the other side. One Uribe's home run still rings true in my head, in 2013. But Dodger fans, when I was gone for the week and a half with my family, that first day I came back, that's as special as it gets right there to make my family and I feel the love and the support. I try to reciprocate it that night and thanking them and doing all that, but I think they appreciated this one a little bit more 3 months later. So just the love, 53,000, 54,000 people every single night. Doesn't matter if it's a Monday, Tuesday, throughout the course of the season. They're here supporting us. And it's been a first World Series in a long time game because 2020 was in Texas. So they've been waiting a long time to see a game at Dodger Stadium in a World Series, and I'm glad we were able to deliver a win tonight.
Second row on your right, Freddie.
You guys are 5-2 this postseason with the chance to be 6-2 tomorrow. What do you attribute that to, in addition to the fans?
At home?
Yeah.
I feel like we've been playing good baseball of late. You always want to get the wins in front of your home fans, especially when it's the first game of the series. And for us to do that, especially them scoring a run in the top of the 10th, it's really hard to score runs in the postseason, get multiple hits. So just a great job by, Gavin and all those guys to get us up there and give us opportunities, and to come out 1-0 is a huge start.
Third row on your right, Freddie.
Freddie, I was going to go with the hobbled Dodger Game 1 home run theme, but I'll skip that and go with the ankle. You've been hitting line drives,
Yep.
but maybe not having the elevating balls. Mm-hmm. What came together to have the elevating the ball on line drive?
I just feel like my ankle was in a good spot about 3 days ago, and been able to work really hard throughout this course of the week. I was working with Robert a lot. We found a little cue about 3 days ago, and I started hitting on the field 3 days ago, and it was a line drive at the shortstop every single time. It's been a while since I was doing that, so I was feeling pretty good the last few days on the cue that I had. And it's not about lifting or doing anything that. If my swing's in the right spot, and you're hitting line drives and your swing's in a good spot, that's where you create backspin. I can't create the spin. If I do that, I'm going to topspin, hook everything. So when your swing's good and direct to the ball, that's how you create the backspin, and I was able to do it.
Dylan right up front, Freddie.
Is your adrenaline still just
Yeah. I want to run through this table and tackle all you guys. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's going to be hard to sleep tonight.
And the triple.
Yeah.
How did it feel? And I guess when you saw you had that opportunity, was there any part of you I'm not so sure about that?
Yeah, no. When I saw it go, I was going to right out of the box, especially 2 outs. You want to get in scoring position so you can score on a base hit. And then obviously I saw him kick away, and I said, "Oh, geez, here we go," and I had to get going just in case. You want to get into third in that situation, and obviously I knew I was going to make it, but it creates different things. So maybe Garrett doesn't throw curveballs in the dirt. Maybe it makes him raise it up a little bit, and Teo lined out. So it just creates different things when you're on third base than on second. And I was feeling pretty good before the game, so that's why I knew I was going to kind of make it.
Quick ones, Jack.
What was the cue you found a couple days ago?
Well, it's weird because how I step kind of in. I was actually thinking step out, even though I'm not stepping out. It's more of a mental thing, I mean, it's hard to. I don't know how to translate that. I'm trying to think step out, but not actually step out. I don't know. That's the cue. It's hard to explain, but it's working.
We'll finish with Juan on your left, Freddie.
Hey, Freddie, all month we've kind of just seen what you've had to go through on a day-to-day basis just to even play 5 or 6 innings, right? How are you kind of able to just stay upbeat throughout that process and know that a moment like this could be coming at some point?
I think you see the end result. I'm looking at myself on TV. This trophy is what makes you go through the grind every day. When you step into spring training in February, your eyes are on that, and to do everything you can, and that's what's worth it for me. I got here at 10:30 in the morning and started treatment and made it just in time for the hitters meeting, and I will start it all over again tomorrow because winning a World Series is everything, and I will do everything I can to be out there. I feel okay right now, so I should be in there tomorrow, but I haven't played a full game in a long time, so we'll see how I wake up. But I think we're in a really good spot with my ankle. These 6 days was huge for me, and the swelling, we got down to the lowest number it was 2 days ago from the first time I heard it. So I think we're in a good spot.
All right, Freddie. Night you'll never forget. Great start to the World Series. Congrats.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.